You're tuned in to the 4th and 1 News Report. Your number one source for weekly exclusive fantasy football in-league news, awards, and stats. Your league zone covered. Here's your host, AC Calvin.
Are you ready for some football?
We're ready for some football, baby.
It's your boy AC in the building, reporting live from H-Town, baby. Thanks for stopping in today to the 4th and 1 News Report, your number one source for all any given Sunday league news. We're going to touch on a few different things in today's show. We got a contender that took an unexpected trip. We got a couple teams that set some milestones in opening weekend of the season. We'll touch on a few of the trending teams up and down. We'll give out some player superlatives, and then we'll wrap up today's show with our top 10 power rankings. So, without further ado, let's get started with the news.
For me, something about me.
Starting our news report off in the 14K Gold camp, the franchise took an unexpected trip to the Windy City. Looks like they discovered they're not as blown away as their scoreboard suggests. In a hilarious turn of events, 14K Gold found themselves caught in a whirlwind of defeat with a scoreboard that could only be described as windy, losing by 116 points. It was a blowout, both literally and figuratively. The GM was quoted post-game stating, "We played the hottest team to start the season. You other won't be so lucky. The team will look to get back on course in week 2 versus 10 Toes Down." Sticking with this same matchup for our second report, Jacks On, Jacks Off posted the highest score in the league since week 13, 2021. That is over a year plus for this team to eclipse the 200-point mark the opening week of the season.
Oh my God!
This team will be riding high, looking forward to week 2 versus the Smoking Scotties, which will be coming off of an 0-1 start. So I know that they will be hungry to get in that win column. So we'll definitely be tapping in with this matchup come week 2. So we will keep you up to date with the most accurate information moving forward. Finishing up our news reports for this session, coming out of the numbers camp, the franchise sets a new record for embracing the art of scoring less. In a stunning display of anti-gravity football, Team Limp Noodle Numbers. This is an edit from my producer. Sorry, the Limp Noodle must have been a typo. It's actually just numbers.
Got him! Got him!
But they managed to score a whopping 74 points, which was last in the league for week 1. Fans were left in awe as their opponents attempted to hand them participation trophies for their, quote, outstanding effort.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
That concludes our news report.
That's a wrap.
That was legitness. Yeah, it was, huh?
Moving right along, let's discuss some team trends. Who's making their way up the rankings based on waiver signs, trades, things of that nature, and then who is reversing action? Who's making their way downtown? Starting from the bottom up, this is on the good notes, those in the positive. Three-way tie at the bottom at +2. Almaretta, New York. Out East, Mike Lowry. And 10 Toes Down, that +2. And then at that number 2 spot, you got the Smokin' Scotties, +3. And that number 1 spot for that team trending upward is Numbers at +8.
Nice. That's pretty good.
Taking a look at that second group, those pointing in the wrong direction.
Oh, my stomach bubbling. Watch this.
Starting from the bottom to the worst team, the Underdogs is at -2. Three-way tie at that second spot between Hyde and Zeke, Easy Breezy, and Tua Furious at -4. And that top spot, the top team on its way downtown, 14K Gold at -6. Get that man a map.
Help me!
Moving on to our next segment, our player awards.
Presented by no one.
Top quarterback for week 1, Tua Tagovailoa of Tua Fast, Tua Furious at 37 points. Best running back, Christian McCaffrey with Glizzy McGuire, 31 points. Best receiver, Tyreek Hill, jacks on, jacks off, 48 points. Best tight end, Evan Ingram, Glizzy McGuire, 10 points. Best defense, those Dallas Cowboys with Hyde and Zeke with 37 points. Best kicker, Jason Sanders, the Underdogs, 17 points. Your player of the week, Tyreek Hill, jacks on, jacks off. And your blowout of the week, jacks on, jacks off over 14K Gold, 116 point blowout. Damn! And the nail biter of the week, Almaretta, New York over 10 Toes Down, creeping out with a 9-point lead.
Tough break. It's always food.
This concludes your week 1 player awards and superlatives. Closing out this week's edition of the 4th and 1 News Report, we'll leave you with our last segment, the top 10 teams. Let's get it!
The 4th Down Power Rankings. The top 10 teams according to AC. Number 10.
Smokin' Scotties.
Number 9.
The Underdogs.
Number 8.
Hyde and Zeke.
Number 7.
Numbers.
Number 6.
Almaretta, New York.
Number 5.
Bay Kingdom Come.
Number 4.
I'm back.
Number 3.
Miami Powder.
Number 2.
Flizzy McGuire.
Number 1.
Jacks on, jacks off. That, ladies and gentlemen, concludes our news report. Have a great rest of your day.